We're out in the back 40 today, and we've been enjoying some nice cool weather. We've had highs in the 70s here for a few days. This next week's looking good, and it kind of brought a little chill to the air last night, and it got me thinking, we're only a month and a half away from deer season. So I've had cameras out here for a few weeks, about a month or so, I think. We're gonna go pull our camera cards and see what we see if there's any big bucks on there, see what the doe population is looking like, and we have to start thinking about where we're putting our blinds. And right now I kind of want to see where the deer are moving at and when, and we may have to move a few of these cameras here depending on what we see on them. So let's go take a look. I know a lot of guys have extra SD cards and they'll just change them out. I don't have any extras, I just have the ones that I have in all the cameras out here. So I actually come out here, pull the cards, and then take them up to the house, look at them on the laptop. I used to bring a laptop out with me to the woods, but it's just so hard to see on there with the glaring of the sun. It's super hard, and I want to get a good look and see what we have going on around here. Do we have a bunch of little bucks? We got a bunch of big bucks. Do we got a bunch of does, fawns? You get it. All right, I got a camera here. This overlooks my main blind here, and this is mainly for gun season. I do crossbow hunt back here, but it's not the best spot for it. So we're gonna get this card here. So if you guys remember, this is my old hop setup here where I had my stringers run up for hops, but that stuff's getting pretty old. This is gonna be a project coming up. We gotta take all this down, pull all that hardware off of there, pull all the stakes up. We gotta find the stakes. I got big old turnbuckles on this stuff and some good anchors into the ground. But yeah, it just needs to get picked up at this point. So what I'm thinking is that we're gonna have to move one or two of these cameras. I want to get a good idea of what big deer are traveling on the other side here of this trail. I got a feeling that some of the bigger bucks are over here traveling, and I'd like to get a ladder stand hung up there. I actually have a extra one that I haven't used in a couple years, so I would like to get it up, but I'm nervous as to where to put it. So I think we're gonna have to get some research as to where the bucks are coming in and going out. The problem with that is right now they're usually traveling in one area, and in a month and a half from now they're going to be totally different. But I've got a kind of good idea. I mean, I've hunted back here my whole life, so kind of good idea where everything runs. Typically they'll run right up here on the right. Let's see here. Typically they run right up on the right here, and there's usually some good scrapes right along this trail. The other thing that I haven't done yet is I haven't brush hogged back here, and that's something I really want to get a good brush hog done in early spring when the grass grows up, you're a foot or so tall, get it knocked down. I was unable to do that. Got busy doing other things. So now we're so late into the year that I think what we have to do is wait for another few weeks here, and we'll just mow it once right before, well, not right before season, but we'll mow it before the season starts, a couple weeks back. But yeah, this cooler weather has really got me kicked into gear here as to what is happening out here. What do we got rolling around? I know last year I had 2 different 10 points that I seen while I was out hunting. They didn't come in close enough. I was unable to get a shot on either one of them. Both shooter bucks for sure. It just didn't happen. So let's go up to the house and take a look at these cards. This camera is behind the barn right now, and I just got it set up seeing, what kind of does and fawns we got around. And I did get a couple pictures of a few fawns up by the back of the barn. And here's one that's out on the bean field with mama and a couple fawns with her. And we got a nice little, looks like a 3-point right now. Might develop into a 4, just depends. But probably last year's yearling. Oh, that's a nice one. Look at that. That's a nice tall 8. Very nice looking deer. Young-ish, I would say. Not a lot of girth to that guy there, but there's some movement back here. This is, it's 3 o'clock in the morning too, so you usually do get quite a bit of movement on the bean fields. Usually starts picking up here pretty shortly into September, but looks like we got some bachelor bucks hanging out and eating some beans. And mama and a couple fawns in the morning going out and getting something to eat quick, getting their breakfast. Nice looking doe there. Oh, there's a nice 8-point there. That's let's see, 8 o'clock at night. Yeah, that's still a young deer. You can kind of tell by the face and up underneath the belly a little bit here. Oh, and there's his brother, looks like a little bit smaller. And this here is a nice 10-point. Smaller deer as well, but definitely, something that's probably not going to last too long around here. And I did see 2 10-points last year, and it's nice to have them around. It's kind of gives you a goal for your hunting season to know that there are some big 8s and big 10s out there. And it looks like we got another bachelor buck here in the background, kind of just eating some beans and wandering around here. Beautiful night out there, right 8:15. Oh yeah. Here's another nice 8-point, probably one of the ones we've already seen. This is 11:30 at night, so he's just kind of hanging out. They're just wandering around, eating some beans right now. We got some movement up here with another, looks like a 4-point. He's got a little fork at the top. Very odd looking rack to him. Young deer, obviously, a 1.5-year-old deer. So that's something, some people like to shoot them, some people don't. I typically lay off. It's your decision if you like to shoot spikes or not. I typically don't, and that's fine. I don't care if anybody else does, but there's another nice 8-point here, and that's why I kind of like to have the bucks around. They usually develop into something a little bit bigger a year or 2 down the road. Another nice buck. That is a very solid deer right there. I think that that's probably a 2.5. No, that's probably a 3.5-year-old deer right there. Very, very big girth to him. There's a lot of meat on that deer. We got some more does right here munching in the bean field. That's a healthy looking doe right there, on the one on the left. Oh, well, we got a little sparring action going on here. Oh, look at the buck on the left hand side. That is a very big deer right there coming through the bean field. Very nice looking deer. And it looks like he's just kind of hanging around at 6:30 in the morning. And we got some more does and fawns coming out to snack in the bean field again. Nice to have them around. I like to keep some pictures of does and fawns just so I know kind of what the population is looking like year after year. And this year seems to be down a little bit from what we were seeing, but there's still plenty of deer out here. And this looks to be a whole bachelor group of bucks here. Smaller bucks, and they kind of hang out right now together until it gets a little later in the season. Then they'll break up a little bit. That's a nice deer there as well. Looks like another 8-point. Not as big a body on this one. Definitely a nice buck. That's might be the same buck right there. Yeah, it looks to be the same buck. Nice deer. That's a bigger buck right there. That guy looked like he had a little more girth to him too. And here another 8 point. All in all, a lot of really nice deer. I'm happy with getting some video of these guys, and we can look at all year long. Hey, that was pretty cool, wasn't it? So on this camera right here, I only got, I think, like 4 videos on it, and I've seen some doe and fawns running through here. That's pretty much all I've seen, just right down this path. It's right close to the house. I put it out here because I have been seeing a few deer. Didn't really pick up any bucks on this one. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this camera here and we're gonna go put it halfway down the trail where I'm thinking I want to hang that ladder stand. So we're gonna go put that out there. We'll leave it for a week or so to soak and see what we can see off of that one. All right, we're going to put our camera card back in here real quick. The one I got on the edge of this field, it's kind of right in the corner of the field here. For whatever reason, this is a really old camera. Probably needs to be changed out with a new one, but this guy here did not record anything. I have a hard time believing that there's nothing back here, so we're gonna make sure that it comes on. That might be the problem. Alright, I just got this one to turn on and it says low battery, so we'll have to run back up the house and get some batteries for that guy. I had them all working before I put them out this year, but them cameras I've had for a long time, they've done me real well, and it's probably time for an upgrade. Those cellular cameras that they have now seem to be very useful. All right, we're gonna put this camera in right here, and this is where we got most of those shots of really good deer. I was gonna bring my pruners back here and I didn't, but there's like this little twig right here was in the way of so many cool pictures, so we're gonna clean this up just a little bit, get ourselves a new card. There we go. And that guy's on. Make sure it comes on. Make sure it comes on. Alright, then we got this guy on. He's about 45%. Sometimes taking video on these things sucks up a little bit more battery life, but I tried to go to big box store or Costco, Sam's Club, something like that, get batteries on the cheap. We're gonna put the other camera up down the trail here in a new spot. Might have to come back and get some pruners depending on where I find a good tree to put the camera. All right, this is about the area that I want to possibly put this ladder stand up in. I've had multiple scrapes down this whole side of the field right here, and there's a nice little clearing right here. So I'm thinking I want to put my stand back in there, but I'm gonna probably find a tree here. There's a scrape right here, old one. We're gonna put this camera up quick and see if anything's even moving through here, because if nothing's moving through here, there's no point in clearing out a tree and cutting, shooting lanes and putting a stand up. Well, I was just about ready to hang this in this tree, and look at these thorns on this guy. Them things are like uber needles. Look at that. As long as my finger. Oh, I almost got myself impaled on that thing. Okay, I'm still gonna use this tree. I went to set up this camera and the strap was so dry rotted it split on me like 3 times. So I just found a little bungee cord here in the back of the truck quick we're gonna use. ants. And not the related kind. We'll give that like a week and then I'll come and check it. And if I don't have any pictures on it, then we'll move it quick. But we got one more card to put in down here. And I gotta change that location too. At our last camera location here, I got some video on this, but there wasn't any deer on it. Not sure what was going on. You got to be careful back here because there's so much poison ivy. And I've gotten video on here of deer walking through here this year, but I'm just gonna move it a little bit. The problem is this little cable right here. If it starts swaying, it triggers the video on the camera. So I'm gonna try to find something and tie it back a little bit, just so we don't get any movement. That might not work. That ain't gonna work. We got that guy repositioned. I think it'll do well. So we're gonna see what we can see here in the next week or so. I'm gonna update you guys a little bit more this year. I've got some more hunting videos that we're gonna do with yous, and we want to document a little bit more of our hunting season with you this year. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you like this video, give me a big fat thumbs up, and we will catch you on the next one.